This video is for entertainment purposes only, and it is longer than 3 minutes. So if you have a short attention span, this isn't for you, but you should know that this message pertains to you. I'm going to decode a painting by Jean-Michel Basquiat and prove to you we live in a simulation. This painting is named Victor. It was painted in 1987 by Basquiat, and this painting is showing you the alleged assassination of Osama bin Laden. First things first, Wikipedia page of the Navy SEALs operation that executed the assassination says the result was an American victory. Hence the name Victor of the painting. Bin Laden allegedly was assassinated on May 2nd, 2011. Operation Neptune Spear was the name of the operation executed by Navy SEAL Team 6. You can refer to 9/11 Museum archives if you want to find out anything about the operation. Now let's take a look at the painting. I want to draw your attention to where it says Neptune Spear. And I know what you're thinking.
Oh my god, she's so annoying.
I know, just get rid of her.
Just give me a minute. Here you have the location of where the Navy SEALs trained for the raid. It was in Nevada desert. And what do you know? There's an NV right above the guy in the painting. Now let's look at the guy in the painting who appears to have a turban flying off of his head and is being shot with an enormous red gun. You'll also see Basquiat is showing you that it was a fatal injury. Now, Basquiat is now showing you about the money aspect of it with 9/11. That's why you see a money order and a huge pig, like a large piggy bank being cracked open and robbed. Forgive me if I'm telling you something that you already know, but war is big business. Over the course of 20-year war, it's been $8 trillion at the cost of 900,000 souls being taken. And this number is grossly inaccurate, by the way. And you'll also see that Basquiat says fleas, 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 like bloodsuckers. I hope you're getting it, but let's just keep going. Also, all of your war criminals were handsomely paid. Lockheed Martin, Boeing, General Dynamics, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, $75 billion in Pentagon contracts. Now I want you to look at this creature, Larry Silverstein. Get familiar with him. Larry acquired the World Trade Center 6 weeks prior to the attack, and he got an insurance lump sum of $4.55 billion in insurance policy.
6 weeks before 9/11, an incredible entrepreneur from super humble beginnings ended up buying the Twin Towers.
Nothing. And here we were, building our so-called empires.
Larry Silverstein, one of the greatest real estate developers of all time. He bought his first building with nothing, and the story of how he does that is incredible.
In the beginning, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We had no experience, none. The failure is not an option, so we have to succeed. Have you ever done this before? I said, no. Do you know what you're doing? I said, maybe. I hope so. We're going to find out.
Now let's talk about gold. The amount of gold that was in there was estimated to 110 million, and the silver was 121 million. Now let's get back to the painting where it says nothing to be gained here, because the whole reason why we went to war is for weapons of mass destruction, which we never found. Now this part freaked me out. This was the humdinger I found. This interview was done in 2012.
You first hear that the president had approved your mission?
The commanding officer of our command walked in and said, hey, just got off the phone, the mission's approved.
What did you think?
This is big, this is cool. I'm glad I'm a part of it.
The raid was supposed to be April 30th, but the weather was bad. The next night, Vice Admiral William McRaven saw the men off. He was a SEAL, and he had planned the mission as head of the Joint Special Operations Command. Just before midnight, the Black Hawks started the sprint from the U.S. base in Jalalabad, Afghanistan, to Abbottabad, about 150 miles away. The helicopters were blacked out against a clear, moonless night. The Army pilots, guided by night vision goggles, flew high.
Night vision goggles. Now I want you to look at the painting again, and you're going to see that he has depicted a night vision target, and I'm giving you the view.
It was roughly an hour and a half. I remember, we took off, shut the doors, and the radio call I heard was, hey, we're over the border. We're crossing the border into Pakistan. And I remember thinking, wow, this is okay. This is happening. And I swear I glanced around the helicopter and half the guys were sitting there asleep on the ride in. It's an hour and a half ride. You guys got to catch a few Z's on the way in.
Wait a minute. Your team is flying in to Osama bin Laden's compound, and they're asleep?
Yeah, no, it's your time to just kind of shut your eyes, relax, mentally walk through whatever you need to walk through.
It was about 1 o'clock in the morning, 66 degrees, 65% humidity, with calm winds.
At 1 minute, we opened the door, and I just kind of swung my legs out, and I'm sitting there looking down. I'm thinking, wow, this is a beautiful spot. Houses with pools in the backyard, well lit, manicured yards. Like, wow, this is definitely not the mud huts of Afghanistan.
Somehow, there was a blackout in the neighborhood.
Now check out the layout, guys.
No one will say whether that was luck or design, but it meant ideal darkness.
No one will say whether that was luck or design, but it meant ideal
darkness for the SEALs.
Ideal darkness for the SEALs. Listen, if y'all don't see it, if y'all don't get it, you ain't gonna get it.
With their night vision
This is a
goggles.
simulation.
I think not.